Good Wednesday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. The Chelan County courts won't pay for further psychiatric assessment for a Wenatchee man soon to be resentenced for a rape and armed robbery. Chelan County commissioners voted earlier this week to increase funding for the Chelan PUD's energy rebate program. Breezy with below normal temperatures again tomorrow before the warm-up begins on Friday. Moses Lake police are crediting their new traffic cameras with helping to track and arrest a man suspected of an attempted bank robbery. 42-year-old Charlie Gabriel Alanis Jr. allegedly walked into Giza Credit Union last night and handed over a note announcing a robbery. Police say he did not display a weapon and left without receiving any money. Not only was he allegedly recorded on surveillance footage inside the bank, but recently installed flock traffic cameras were able to monitor the vehicle that Alanis was believed to be driving, and he was taken into custody at a home on Carswell Drive. He's currently held in the Grant County Jail on a charge of robbery. A trial can commence later this week in the March standoff between police SWAT teams and a Chumstick Highway resident. Abel D. Wilkes is charged with second-degree assault for allegedly threatening his neighbor with a firearm, which led to a heavy police response and the destruction of Wilkes' trailer home in the ensuing confrontation. He's been jailed since then. His attorney argued Tuesday that the police response occurred without a proper arrest warrant and asked that the case be thrown out. Chelan County Judge Travis Brandt ruled that because Wilkes is only standing trial for the alleged assault itself and not for his interactions with police, the case can go forward with jury selection coming up on Thursday.
Jefferson Robbins for NCWLIFE. The Chelan County courts won't pay for further psychiatric assessment for a Wenatchee man soon to be resentenced for rape and armed robbery. Thomas T. Aranda has been in prison since his guilty plea in 2009. He was one of 5 young men who robbed and assaulted a house full of people after a drug deal gone wrong. Aranda, who was 16, sexually assaulted one of the victims. He's serving 27 years. But the State Court of Appeals ordered him to undergo a new sentencing in part because of his age when he committed the crime. Chelan County Judge Kristen Ferreira ruled last week that the courts wrongly authorized about $5,000 in payments for Aranda's mental health evaluation and other services, and won't pay any more. No date for his resentencing has yet been scheduled.
The Wenatchee School District Board voted last night to join a lawsuit against social media companies, including Snapchat and TikTok. The lawsuit is brought on by the France Law Group, who filed similar litigation against an e-cigarette company, Juul, and focuses on and raises awareness about the damage to young people caused by social media companies. Superintendent Corey Callahar said the district received roughly about $140,000 from the Juul lawsuit, but noted that figure is before lawyer fees, and the district has not yet heard what the end amount will be after adjustments. Like in the case against Juul, there is no upfront cost for the district to join. The Quincy School District also joined this lawsuit in July, saying they hope it will pressure the media companies into revising policies in regards to their young users. When we come back, the lengthy closure of Highway 2 near Moses Coulee has been taking its toll on the small communities along the detour route. And it was a different kind of traffic jam on Blewett Pass yesterday as a herd of sheep made their trek across the highway. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
We're turning up the heat with the hottest deals of the year. Right now, during the hot summer clearance sale, only at Click It RV. #1 in sales and service. The best RV brands. Over 1,000 to choose from. And the best deals of the year on remaining 2023 model year-end clearance with incredible 30% off. Brand new RVs discounted up to 30%. Save thousands. Plus, no payments until 2024. During the hot summer clearance sale. Now, only at Click It RV. 5 superstore locations. Hurry in today.
Hi everybody, Dan Coos alongside Jesse Coble from Alpine Air. There's ice on my heat pump and under my heat pump.
Well, Ice under your heat pump is normal. When we go into a defrost cycle, it melts the frost off, creates water, which freezes to the ground. Ice around your heat pump is a thing that you should probably give us a call about.
Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air for heat and air. Call Alpine Air. Thanks, Jesse.
Thanks.
The lengthy closure of Highway 2 near Moses Coulee has been taking its toll on the small communities along the detour route. About 24 miles of the road washed out from heavy storms in July, and traffic has been rerouted through Mansfield, where the Washington State Patrol says drivers are ignoring local signage in their haste to get across Douglas County.
Hello, I'm Trooper Jeremy Weber, PIO for District 6. I'm here in Mansfield, Washington right now, which is the heart of the detour if you were normally going to take SR2 from Coulee City to Waterville. You're going to be rerouted to Highway 17 onto 172. On 172, you'll find the town of Mansfield, and when you're coming westbound, you'll see there's a hairpin turn that comes to the right. Where the yield sign is, it's there for a reason. We're having a lot of people that aren't paying attention to the yield sign and going straight without yielding the right of way to the traffic on the right. There has not been a collision yet, but there's been many close calls. We're asking you, as you come into town, watch your speeds, which is 25 miles in this area, watch the signage, and be safe.
The Chelan PUD is now offering a program where customers can receive cash back for making energy-efficient improvements to their home or business. Since 2010, participating customers have saved almost 25 megawatts of energy, which is enough power to about 12,500 homes. The energy efficiency rebate program is so popular that commissioners voted on Monday to increase funding for the program by about $3 million. This brings the new total budget for the program to roughly $7.67 million. Visit Chelan PUD's website for more information. As we take you to break, it was a different kind of traffic jam on Blewett Pass yesterday as a herd of sheep made their trek across the highway. US 97 closed briefly, as it does every year, to allow rancher Mark Martinez to move his flock west to its summer grazing area. They'll be pushed back east later this summer or early fall, once again crossing the highway near Liberty. Coming up next in tonight's feature story, we will introduce you to the new CEO of Link Transit. Expect temperatures to be cooler than normal tomorrow, just like today. And enjoy it, folks, because we are getting hot this weekend. I'll have all the details in your complete North Central Washington weather forecast. That and much more still to come tonight. Please stay with us.
Enjoy the sounds of summer from your very own pool and spa. Blue Lagoon is now scheduling pool installations for this summer. Call today to schedule a free consultation for a custom San Juan fiberglass pool. And let the experts at Blue Lagoon handle the construction, installation, and regular maintenance. Turn your boring backyard into vacation paradise this summer with industry-leading San Juan pool. No need to go off the deep end. Relax knowing you're in great hands with Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa.
Hi, I'm Brian Campbell, and I'd appreciate your vote for Mayor of Wenatchee. Born and raised in Wenatchee, I've experienced a lot of change over the years. Businesses have been devastated by the pandemic. People are concerned for their family's safety. Parents are concerned about their children's education and parents' rights, and people are struggling to make ends meet and find affordable housing. With my past service on our city council and 12 years of meeting attendance, over 100 years of combined community service, and over 40 years in the financial services and real estate industries, I'm uniquely qualified to provide common sense solutions to these challenges.
Paid for by Brian Campbell for mayor.
For 20 years, the name Link Transit has been synonymous with Richard DeRock, the chief executive officer who ran the Wenatchee Valley Public Transit System until his retirement last month. A fellow longtime Link administrator, Nick Covey, is now in the leadership post. In tonight's feature story, NCWLIFE's Jefferson Robbins visited Link headquarters in Old Station to talk with Covey about his new role.
I'll start with the economics. We employ about 170, 180 people. So 75% of our budget, which is about $25 million this past year, is wages and benefits. So all that money is reinvested back into the community. We have a lot of capital projects that we develop, park and rides, roundabouts. We're developing the roundabout in Leavenworth. We built the little connector down at the south end, developed the third and Rock Island park and ride. We bought some property in Hay Canyon. All that money is developed through local contractors. So that money is put back into our communities to help make it a better place and help build transit and take it to the next step and help not only us, but also the communities that we're serving. Then we have, I'm going to say, 4 different types of service. We have our fixed route, which is our big buses, these ones here. They're on a fixed route. We operate approximately from 5 a.m. till 10 p.m. at night. And we do that 5 days a week. Saturday we operate, I think it's 6 a.m. to about 9 p.m. and Sunday from 6 a.m. to about 5 p.m. So we have service 7 days a week now, and that was something new in the initiative. We just started out Sunday service for the first time in 30 years. We started that in 2020. The other type of service we have is our paratransit, which I think a lot of folks are familiar with, and that's door-to-door service, picking up people that are ADA qualified or seniors. And that is very well received, and that takes care of people going to the doctors, people who can't get around on their own, to shopping. Sundays, it's been very popular with our church group, taking people to church. So paratransit is a big need in our communities, and we serve it very well. The other one is a rideshare program we started this past year. We have vans, and if you have 3 people or more, and you need to commute, say, to Wells Dam or Coulee City or someplace, and as long as you start in our service area, you have that vehicle to use as a group to take more cars off the road. The other one is TripLink. TripLink is a service that we provide for folks that live outside our service area that they don't have any other way to get around. So say like I needed a ride and I go, hey Jefferson, Link will reimburse you X amount per mile if you can take me down to the clinic. And so then I get the reimbursement and I reimburse you too. So we're trying to meet all those needs so that everybody has a way to get around and to, for alternative ways of transportation.
Time now to take a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a great midweek Wednesday. As promised, a little bit breezy out there today, and temperatures will cooler than they should be for this time of year, but all in all, a very mild Wednesday today. Beautiful shot this afternoon looking down at the Wenatchee Valley. That's from our Wenatchee Heights Sky-Fi Tower camera. And we did see a mix of clouds and sun out there today, and that did keep our temperatures down a little bit. But still, as I mentioned, a very mild day. 86 unofficially this afternoon. Exactly the same as yesterday. 88 is now our normal high temperature. That's gone down a degree. Our record high for the 3rd straight day this week, 1971 at 104 degrees. 68 our low this morning. So we did start off on the mild side with those clouds out there. 63 is normal and 50 is our record cold set in 1995. Sunrise this morning, 5:49, and the sun sets tonight at 8:23. All right, let's take a look at what we can expect for Thursday now. And temperatures will be much like today, maybe even a little bit cooler. We're going to see some breezy conditions tomorrow as well. 85 for Moses Lake, Ephrata, and Quincy. Just slightly cooler to the west. Wenatchee up into Chelan. Omak, the warm spot at 88. The cool spot tomorrow, 10 degrees cooler in Lake Wenatchee at 78 degrees. Tonight now, we can expect a mix of clouds and sun, but we'll call it, or clouds and how about darkness? Mostly clear tonight. It will be a little bit breezy still. And there are those clouds right through central Washington and along the Cascades. Lows tonight in those lower 60s, getting you into Thursday, sunny and just a little bit breezy tomorrow as well. I think we'll see a little bit more sun, but we're seeing a northwesterly flow, and that'll keep our temperatures down a bit. Mid-30s or 80s again for high temperatures on Thursday. And then to end our work week on Friday, sunny and warmer. We're going to climb back up to about normal into those upper 80s on Friday. And boy, a lot of the eastern and central Washington will see that warm up, but nothing like we're going to see as we get into the upcoming weekend. The heat is on beginning on Saturday. Sunny and warmer. We're going to see high temperatures in the low 90s for Saturday. And then as we get into Sunday and the first part of next week, yeah, hot conditions. There's that big area of high pressure dragging all of that warmth up and into the Pacific Northwest. Mid to upper 90s for high temperatures Sunday afternoon. So it's going to be a hot end to our upcoming weekend. And it's going to be a hot start to our work week, too. Sunny and hot continues on Monday. High temperatures in the mid to upper 90s once again. And then Tuesday, boy, a good deal of wind right here in the Wenatchee Valley. High pressure to our west and low pressure right over Montana will kick up those winds. We're still going to be hot, though, on Tuesday with high temperatures again in the mid 90s. All right, your 7-day forecast now. 61 overnight tonight. So much cooler overnight tonight with those clearing skies. 84. Notice our camera shaking around. We might see a little bit of that tomorrow as well. On Friday, the winds will die down and then we will begin to warm up. 88 our high on Friday, 92 to kick off our weekend on Saturday. And then just downright sunny and hot for both Sunday and Monday, 96 your high temperature. Sunny and windy, still hot though for Tuesday with high temperatures then at 94 degrees. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
Pybus Public Market is on the move to make parking, dining, shopping, and events an even better experience for our community. Check out the progress that has already been made towards the revitalization. The Westside project is well on its way, but we need your help to get over the finish line. All donations are greatly appreciated and can be made online at our website or in person at the business office. We want to thank those who have already partnered with us. You are helping make the place we love a better place for our community to meet.
Logan Gilbert and two relievers combined on a 3-hit shutout of San Diego last night as Seattle blanked the Padres 2-0. Gilbert set a career high with 12 strikeouts, while Julio Rodriguez was incredible defensively in center field all night long in the Mariners' 6th straight win.
Puts this in play. Good jump by Julio. Coming on. Nice play. There's folks in the no-fly zone. They love it. They stood as one when their hero came in and made a good play. Straight away center. Julio gauging, looking, jumping, and he did not get it.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did get it. Oh man, you want to talk about psych? Tatis went into his home run trot routine. Oh, brother.
And now he has one of the slowest walks back to the dugout.
Thank you.
Again, perfectly timed. Make sure he has enough room away from the wall so he doesn't get caught up on it, but that is just perfect right there.
Oh, 2 strikes. Slicing drive, left center field, long run Julio. Long run Julio made it look easy. Oh, my goodness. 3-1 pitch. Oh, boy, a late timeout. Grand Land. Clock violation. Ball 4, run scores. How about that? That's the easiest RBI Cal will ever get.
Take it.
Rides it center field. Grisham, long run. Going back. Off his glove. Rolls up the top of the fence. Scoring easily is Murph. Digging for 3 is Dillon. He'll get there. Standing. RBI triple. 2-0 Mariners. Demo with his first season. Goes to Machado. Bouncing ball, JP flipped to second. Mariners have won their 6th consecutive game. A 2-0 shutout of the San Diego Padres. The boys are rolling right now. For the Mariners, their 11th shutout and another tight, close loss by the San Diego Padres. Rock on, Mariners.
Manager Scott Service says Gilbert has added a pitch to his arsenal that has made the right-hander dominant in his last several outings.
Against a really formidable lineup, to do what he did and how he did it, pretty impressive. It doesn't get much better, and Logan's always hard on himself, doesn't get too excited, too high, too low, but he should feel really good about it tonight. Awesome stuff. He went out and had all of his pitches working, the execution, the sequencing of those pitches. Anytime you can go through a lineup like that, and the split finger has really made a huge difference for him. That, along with the consistency of his slider, he's always had a good fastball, but the other pitches working together, and I thought he and Murph did just an awesome job tonight. But got a little help from center fielder as well. Unbelievable defense tonight. To watch Julio go after balls in center field, it is about as good as I've ever seen. He can cover the ground in the gaps, going up over the wall, catching that ball coming in on one. Swung the bat great tonight as well. I thought offensively we did some good things, created a lot of traffic. Kind of needed that one big hit to kind of break it open. We were not able to get it. But sometimes, really good pitching, great defense will cover up a lot of failures on the situational hitting tonight. So
Dylan Moore was 1 for 2 with an RBI triple, while J.P. Crawford was 3 for 4 in the leadoff spot. Two teams will wrap up the quick 2-game series tonight at 6:40. It's on Root Sports Northwest. Another American League West action last night. Kyle Tucker's grand slam home run completed a Houston comeback as the Astros knocked off the Orioles in Baltimore 7-6. Mike Moustakas was 2 for 3 with a run and 2 RBI to lead the Angels over San Francisco 7-5. Max Scherzer won his second game in a Ranger uniform, holding Oakland to a 3-hit shutout over 7 innings in Texas's 6-0 victory. Corey Seager picked up 3 hits, including his 19th home run of the summer. Wenatchee gave up a 3 spot in the first inning and fell to Victoria in Game 1 of the West Coast League playoffs last night. 6-2 the final. Samuel Round couldn't get out of the first inning as he walked 2 batters and hit 2 others as the Harbor Cats built a 3-0 lead in that first inning. It wouldn't be until the third that Wenatchee would get on the board. I was alongside Brandon Schmitten with the call here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Persons at third, Carney at second, Sweeney at first. Pitch swung on and a ball hit into the left field for a base hit. 1 run's going to score. They're going to try to score 2. Here comes the throw home, and he is out at home.
That was a great relay right there. And did you see how the catcher coach is going to come out here because what coach is going to...
Okay, we got some John here going on between the base runner and the pitcher. And a little tense moment because the pitcher covering home.
The argument here by Coach Darlington is he was not given a corner of the plate to slide to.
The entire plate.
Yes.
The catcher blocked the entire plate. Tyler Davis received the relay from the third baseman, Jack Johnson. Beautiful throw from Dallas Macias. Was it the third baseman or the shortstop? Okay.
Third baseman, yeah.
And then Jack Johnson relayed it home where the catcher was, absolutely blocking the base.
Right, and the rule is you have to give 1 corner of the plate for the runner to slide to.
Wenatchee, out of the 5 innings that they've played so far, have had the leadoff man aboard in 3 of those 5 innings, and we'll do it again here as the second baseman will airmail the ball into the dugout. I think that's a base hit with a throwing error.
I agree with you on that.
3-2 count to Lopez. Nobody out, runner at third, and the pitch on the way to the plate, swung on a hit to the left side of the infield. Shortstop Shoup will field and throw, and the throw is in time, but a run will score. It's now 5-2. McNeil shakes off 2 signs from Tyler Davis. Now has the one he wants, and here it comes. It's a check swing. Strike 3 called, and gone looking is Carney. And gone looking are the Apple Sox as they look at Victoria celebrate on their home field for the first time this summer.
Wenatchee batters struck out 10 times while the Apple Sox pitching staff issued 6 walks and 4 hit batters. Game 2 is tonight in Victoria at 6:35, a must-win situation for Wenatchee to extend their season. Joel Norman will have the call locally on Sunny FM. Bellingham took a 1-0 lead in its series with Kelowna in quite a pitcher's duel last night. Ryan Beidel was just a smidge better than Cohen Vant Klooster as the Bells won 1-0 as both starters gave up just 2 hits. The game's lone run came on a bases-loaded ground-out in the 4th for the Bells. Cowlitz scored 4 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning to tie the game with Corvallis, then won it in the 10th with a walk-off home run by Marcus Titiali. Kyle Harvey's 2-run single capped a 6-run 6th inning for Portland as the Pickles came from behind to beat Ridgefield 10-6. First-round series now shift to the home fields of the higher seeds. Wenatchee plays at Victoria, as we mentioned, trailing 1-0. Bellingham hosts Kelowna up 1-0. Cowlitz goes into Corvallis leading 1-0 in that series. Ridgefield limps back home after trailing to the Pickles 1-0. All the games get underway tonight at 6:35. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Wednesday.
And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us and have a great night.
Baseball, the Symphony, Super Oval, and graduations are all community events we're proud to bring you on the NCWLIFE channel. Coverage is made possible by Apple Valley Honda, Bob's Apple Barrel Bark, Castle Rock International Real Estate, Confluence Health, JDSA Law, Mary Maids, Mini Blinds, and more. Prestige Senior Living at Colonial Vista. Together for Youth, Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center, and Walkabout Grill. A reflection of and spotlight on the communities we call home. The NCWLIFE channel.
I'm Jenny Rojanasatian, host of Network TV, and I'm looking for you, our next guest, to come on air live at the NCWLIFE studios. We would love to feature your business, organization, or nonprofit and share about the work or innovation happening inside of your organization. It's super easy to come on air. You just need to send us an email. info@ncwtech.org. That's info@ncwtech.org.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's why we need you. We need people to run cameras so I can get back down on the broadcast and talk about what's going on. We pay $75 per event. If it's sports, if it's a parade, if it's Apple Blossom, if it's a Super Oval, $75. If that sounds like some extra good money for you, we'd love you to be part of our team. All you have to do is email me, sports@ncwlife.com. sports@ncwlife.com. In the meantime, I gotta go figure out this camera.